Good afternoon.
Hope you have got your answers, marks for the examination, periodic test 3. And who got the highest in computer science and IP? Achut. Congratulations, Achut. But no one got 20 out of 20. That is okay. You have many more chances. Okay. And the second is Atul and Gauri, isn't it? So why nobody has got full marks? Because you can see 0.45, 0.25, 0.5 marks in computer science. Because that is because you missed some codes, you missed some full colon, etc. That's why, or indentation. Okay, so next time do all the corrections, and next time don't make that kind of silly mistakes. Okay, deal, Sharath?
Yes, ma'am.
I will check in the next answer sheet. Okay. Now there's a seminar pending. Was that Achut, reverse of a number? After his seminar, we'll continue with our database management system. So
Ma'am,
over to you. Yes, Achut. Not ready?
I will do in the evening, ma'am.
Okay.
In the evening,
In the
because
evening
when I
means
ran the code
that is
like
okay. That is okay.
3:15, some problems.
Okay. Permission is granted. Okay. Do it the next class. Today itself, not
Ma'am,
tomorrow
so
evening.
can I do next day?
Nah. Do you have a continuous class today?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is up to the students. I'm not telling anything. So question to you, Muhammad Adim. What is DBMS?
Database management system.
That is a full form. What is it?
It manages the database.
So what is a database? Oh, come on, you're right. What is database?
The storing of data.
Storing of, collection of data is
Information.
called collection of what kind of data? There's a specialty for the data. Can we add some supermarket stock details in your student database? Can you add it? Will
No.
be able to? No. So what is the specialty of the database? Interrelated data. Okay, interrelated. Now another question, what is data? The 11th standard, the first class, I have taught you what is data, what is information. Isn't it, Muhammad Atim? So what is data? A raw fact is called a data. Muhammad Adim is a data name. 11 is a number. A character data. Okay. So information means processed data is called information. So database management system means collection of interrelated data and a set of operations to manage that data. Now, next question to you, Lydia. Lydia, examples of DBMS softwares. Lydia.
There are two types.
Two types. Examples. Donna. Amal K. Saji, I saw him somewhere. He's not there.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, tell me, what are the different examples of DBMS? Anthony. Hannah.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Ah, yes, Anthony. Examples of DBMS. I have sent you 2 pages.
Oracle?
Huh?
MySQL?
Ah, MySQL. Very good. MySQL. Then
Oracle?
Oracle. Microsoft Access. Microsoft SQL Server. These are the different examples of DBMS. Then anything else? Okay. What is a front end? What is a back end? Grishma. Grishma is gone. Emmanuel. Alvin. Evelyn. Evelyn, what is front end and what is a back end?
Front-end software will be interfering with the people.
Not interfering, interface. Not interfering actually, interacting. Not interfering.
And back-end software is used to store the data.
Example of a front end software. What is it, Emmanuel? Some thread I can see. It's a headphone. Ah, okay. So Emmanuel, what is an example of, tell me one example of a front end software, one example of a back end software. Where did he, hello, yes. Unmute. Short-term memory loss. Yes, last class only, previous class only, I took this particular topic. Krishna Chandran, very serious. Yes, Krishna Chandran, tell me example of front-end software and back-end software.
Spider?
Not Spider actually, that is an IDE, integrated development environment. You have to say Python. Python, Visual Basic,
Java?
Java. Front-end software, back-end software examples.
SQL?
Is it SQL or MySQL?
Oracle? MySQL?
SQL is not a
MySQL?
backend. It's MySQL, yes.
Oracle?
Now, actually, what is the full form of SQL?
Structured query language.
Structured query language. Okay. So we have seen what is a front end, what is a back end, then why we are using. Next question arises. Why we use this back end? Why can't we use Microsoft Word, Excel to store the data? Isn't it? Permanently to store data, we can store in any other, there are text, Notepad is available. You have then Microsoft Office is there, LibreOffice is there, or many other things are there. So why we are storing it in our database? So that there are certain advantages when we use DBMS. The advantages are, suppose there is a school software. school software, school management. School system software is there. Then one person is managing everything, the software. And you can see many information in the school software or supermarket software. Let's take an example of a school software. So suppose hostel students detail is there, then a normal day scholars details are there, then a student, normal student, as a student details are there. So, and just imagine in school, student database, in student database, student details will be entered with the student roll number and name. Okay, student roll number and name. Then in hostel database, hostel data, there is it's called a table. I will see later. There, the student roll number again, and only the hostelate's informations are there in that table. In which table? Hostel table. Suppose one student took the TC. Suppose Anjo took the TC. Say, just imagine he took the TC, and he's a hostler. So what are the two things we need to do? As a programmer, what are the two things we need to do? We need to delete the data from the Sharath, we need to delete the data from the you don't know. Okay, just leave it, leave that way. There are two registers. Forget about the software. One register for the students, one register in the hostel. In hostel students details are there. In the school, student details are there, written. So one student left the school, that means took TC. So what are the two updates you need to do? You have to remove the details of Anjo Sibi from this register, that is, which is maintained in the school, and that should be deleted from the hostel also, hostel register also, isn't it? Isn't it, Sharath? Hello? Suppose we deleted it from one register, but the person, he forgot to register from the other register. What happens? That kind of data is called inconsistent data, because that particular student is not there in the school. Then how can his entry will be there in the hostel register? So that is called as inconsistent data. So if you store it in Excel or in Microsoft Word or in any notepad, textpad, many softwares are available. If you store in that, so you have to do it manually. You need to delete from one particular page, then you have to delete from another page. You can't do a linking of data. It will be very difficult. So the first advantage of using databases, it maintains the consistency of data. So you can create relationships, you can create links, so that once you delete the data from the first table, automatically the data will be deleted from the link table also. So it ensures that consistent data is maintained in the database. So consistency is the first advantage. Okay. Understood consistency? Lydia? Amal K. Saji? Consistent data. Hello, Amal K. Saji?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood. So should I ask you? No. Then I did not understand, isn't it, Amal? I understood, but if I ask you, no, I can't tell you that. Because it is there in my brain, my mind, it is there. Isn't it? That is your answer, I know. So I'm not asking you. Next one is redundancy. Redundancy can be reduced. What is the meaning of? What's the meaning of redundancy? Elvina stuck, I guess. Atul, what's the meaning of redundancy? Have you heard this particular word, redundancy?
I don't know, ma'am.
Not heard. What about repetition? Have you heard that term, repetition?
Yes.
What is that?
Something comes more than once.
So the same meaning. The same meaning of repetition is redundancy. Redundancy means repetition. The repetition of data can be avoided in in a database if you use database other than any other softwares. Say for example, you know that you have only one unique roll number. Say for example 11B students, roll number starts from 1 till 30 34, I guess. So any one has two roll numbers, same roll numbers are unique, isn't it? Name can be, you can come twice or thrice. Same name, there can be many students in a class. But roll number will be only one. Why? Because roll number is the one, the thing, or student ID is a field which uniquely identifies you, isn't it? And anybody has a empty roll number? No, right? No. So in database, you can write in such a way, you can add the data in such a way that there won't be any duplication of data entries. Duplication, repetition of data can be reduced in database. That is the next one. Okay. So repetition can be reduced, redundancy can be reduced, then consistency can be maintained. Second one. Third one is in a bank. In a bank and there's a branch. So there will be a server in the branch. So in that server, entire database will be the customers from that bank. It will be maintained in a database. Okay. And there will be many systems. One system in manager's room, one system clerk's room, one system cashier's room. So everybody will be accessing the same database. There won't be many databases. There will be only a single database that will be saved in the server and they will be accessing the same database. That means databases, sharing of the data can be possible in database management system. So sharing of data, that is the next point. Third point, sharing of data. Then databases maintains integrity. That is the next point. I'll show you the slides. Before that, I'm just explaining to you. Integrity. Integrity means, you know that your examination, a consolidated mark list, it is out of 100, five subjects out of 100. And each subject 20 marks only. Suppose as a teacher, I am doing the consolidation. If I'm entering 23, 24, any errors will be shown by Excel sheet? What do you think? Gauri, will it show any errors?
Ma'am, your voice was breaking. I had network issue.
So a question changed to Nevin. Nevin?
I can hear you.
Ask the question.
Answer to my question.
What's the question? Okay.
Question. I asked one question. So where were you? Vidu, what is the question I asked?
Do it show any error in Excel when we write 23 or 20?
If I enter out of 20 the mark, but I entered 25 for Nevin for computer science. Will it show any mistakes, error? Nevin?
It will show, right? Because we can exceed 20.
It won't show. It won't show error. You can enter any number, any text in a Excel sheet cell. Okay. But that means we will call it as the inconsistent data, or we'll say that the data is not correct. If the data is in correct format, correct form, then we will call that integrity is maintained. Integrity means there are no wrong data entries. That means we know that the mark is out of 20, so there should not be any entry above 20. So that kind of conditions can be written in database. So that always if you try to enter 22, it will give you a message. Only till 20 is allowed. 22 is not allowed. Okay, so that message will be displayed. And if you're entering a date or so, you can write conditions if conditions can be written inside the database. So always the integrity of the database maintained. Integrity means correct data. Correct data will be maintained. That is the next point. Okay. Are you understanding the things? Are you understanding the points? Yes. Okay. Let's see that. Databases reduce redundancy, controls inconsistency, sharing of data, integrity, security. Security means there are options to secure your data. Standard. You have a standard language, that is SQL, which is used everywhere. If you want to transfer from one place to another, if you want to use in one software, and if you want to use the same data in some other software, you can interchange the data. So there is a standard maintained, like ISI standard. So a standard is maintained. Just a moment, I'll show you that. How security is maintained, that is, you know that I have already told you, if you take any mobile applications of banking, then you will be able to see your account only, isn't it? Nevin, you won't be able to see any other customers' accounting details, so you can't do any transaction unless you do some hacking and all. What about a bank manager? A bank manager can view all the customers' data, those who have created account in their bank, isn't it? So the viewing, the accessing is different in different people. So that is called security. That security can be applied using database management system softwares. That's the next point. So security, unauthorized modification, data stored in the databases can be shared among several users. I have told you about the hostler details and school register details. So if the same data do not agree to each other, then it is called inconsistency. Then duplication of data will be removed. You can see here, reduces, controls, facilitate. It's not 100%. Okay. That's why it is writing in that way. Ensures, maintains, enforces. So it is not 100% security, but it reduces, controls, facilitates, ensures. That you need to write. Hope it is clear to you. Okay. Your next topic is RDBMS. Write the heading as RDBMS. RDBMS. So we have seen what is DBMS. First we have seen what is DB, database, then DBMS, now RDBMS. Now question to Ashwin. What is a timetable? Why you are creating a timetable and you are sticking it on the wall? What is it? What is a timetable?
Ma'am, used for planning stuff.
Why it is called table? Why it is not called
Because
time?
it consists of table.
Table structure, isn't it? So why you are making in a table structure? Why can't you make in simply row wise, or you can draw some pictures? First period, flower. Second period, another flower. Why you are
It will
Maintaining in
look
the
more beautiful.
In order to make it more beautiful, you are writing inside tables as a table structure? Huh? No.
Don't know.
Finally, you should tell me that answer. That is why I asked you, Meghna, why we are designing, why it is called table structure. What is the specialty of a table structure?
It's easy to read
It
or
is?
differentiate. It's easy to differentiate each period.
Differentiate. See, when you get a question for your board examination or any examination, differentiate between DBMS and RDBMS, or any other question, differentiate between while loop and for loop. So one student wrote the answer in this way. While loop, then he wrote it is an entry control loop, it execute, etc., etc. One example. Then second one, for loop, then something is written, one example also. Another student wrote in the answer sheet, what he did is he drew two columns and two rows first. Heading, he wrote while. In the side heading, he wrote for. Then first point inside the second row. Then first point in about for loop. Then second point as one example of a for loop, one example of a while loop. So which is more meaningful, or who will get more marks? Like when the evaluator see the question paper, answer sheet, what do you think? Which will be more not attractive, noticeable? Second one, right? When you draw it as a table. Hello, isn't it? Muhammad Adim. Hello, Muhammad Adim. No answer. Unmuting can't do. Emmanuel went to take lunch, I guess. Are you there? Okay. Elvina.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think? Which method is better? Which method is the best?
The table structure.
Table structure. So the same way, that's why we are drawing in timetable in table format. It is not more lively. It is very easy to find out which all periods, 1:30, this particular subject, 2 o'clock, this particular subject. If you draw inside if you write the things inside a table. The same way in relational RDBMS, database management system softwares, the data will be stored in the form of tables. That is why it is called relational database management system. Then you will be thinking that why it is called table database management system. No. Here a table means a relation. A relation means table. Table means relation. So another name of a table is a relation in DBMS. Only and only in DBMS. Table means a relation. That's why it is called as relational database management system. So whatever database examples, database management system example that you have seen just now, MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, they all are coming under this relational database management system. Okay, understood? Then the continuation we'll see in the next class. Today itself, don't forget. Bye-bye. Till 1 o'clock, right? Yes. Thank you.